Alright guys, good morning. This is the start of the next project that we're on. Today we're doing a pave. This is an existing gravel driveway. They called us in here to get it paved up. What we did first thing is we did test holes to verify what the base is like. The test holes look good. There's a couple soft spots. They're coming out. Along the edges there's been some overgrowth of grass and vegetation, so we're gonna pop that stuff out, replenish all those bad spots with new gravel. Right now we have the little 3.5 ton up here, just kind of scratching the existing base so it's easier to regrade with the skid steers. We have a truckload of gravel coming back right now so we can get the spots filled in that need to have a load of gravel filled in. We have a load of fill already in the tandem. We're gonna put another load of fill in this truck right here in this triaxle and keep on prepping this out and start paving. So, and I'm also going to try today, guys. I think what we're going to try to do is actually push the trucks with our new Mauldin. We haven't pushed any trucks with it yet, the black Mauldin. That paver, by the way, has been working like absolutely amazing. It's fully dialed in now. We have about 20 paves through it and it's working super awesome. So I'm so happy with that paver. If you're running a paver and you haven't tried a Mauldin, you have to try a Mauldin 1560 if you're doing this kind of work. It's honestly it's been great.
Sucker punch somebody on a sidewalk, carjacking old lady at a red light, pull a gun on the owner of a liquor store. You think it's cool, act a fool if you like, cuss out a cop, spit in his face, stomp on the flag and light it up. Yeah, you think you're tough, well try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take long for you to find out. I recommend you don't try that in a small town. Got a gun that my granddad gave me. They say one day they're gonna round up. Well, that shit might fly in the city. Good luck, try that in a small town. See how far you make it down the road. Around here we take care of our own. You cross that line, it won't take
All right, the asphalt's here. We're prepped up, and we got a new piece of iron for this pave. It's yellow right now. I don't know if it'll be staying yellow for very long, but we've got ourselves a new roller. It's a Cat, I think it's a CB, I think 1.8 ton or 1.8, whatever they call it, asphalt roller. So with our Mauldin, we're finding, because the screed compacts a lot better with that screed weight, we need something a little heavier to punch the asphalt down better. So yeah, it's a CB. So this is what we just picked up here. So it's a new Cat 23 CB 1.8. I'm not sure if it's a next gen or whatever you call it, but it's an asphalt roller. So we got this picked up for. And the guys that we got it from, it's actually from Instamix, same spot we bought our paver from. They dropped it off at the asphalt plant for us. We picked it up. Obviously on the floor, as you can see, the truck's full of asphalt. Brought it back in one shot. save them a little bit of travel time. So we'll get this girl out here today and see how it works. But that's our new roller, so we're excited to try it out and see how it works with the new paver. But I'm pretty sure that's going to be the right kind of compaction we're looking for on residential work. So excited to give that a try. Alright guys, we have the trucks putting the boxes up now, starting to fill up the paver. We were basically ready for asphalt, and we got a new roller as you guys saw. So right now we're just kind of finishing and getting the lines painted out. Like I said, paver's filled up. We are going to do the roundabout first. We're doing the circle here first. We're going to go around, stop here, up the garage, one pole to the road, and then second pole to the road. So we're 3 passes. We're not paving this side. It got prepped just so that they have a gravel spot to park. We're gonna pull up this excess gravel whenever we're done, and here's the new roller we got. So we're just gonna fill up with water first. Of course, looks like it's kinked. Up here. But there it is. We'll see how it works. The Cat. We took the bar off too. The bars usually are annoying for us. You gotta watch the clearance too. You get the bar, you can't go in the garage. So the bar's off, and we're getting ready here. So. Couple last little adjustments, and we are, let's check the time actually, didn't even look, 4:07. So 4:07 should be about an hour pave roughly, clean up. So by 5:30, 6 o'clock we should be all done, wrapped up, and this thing will be black. So let's get after it.
Met her down at Althing. She said that she saw me walking in about a mile away. Bean just had to take her phone and that just took her smile away. She said I'm too drunk and crazy, she don't like the way I dance. I said you don't have to join in, she said she'd take a chance. I've been kinda crazy ever since it went down. I got kinda lost and baby, this what I found. Girls like you just wanna take me around, around and around. Oh, there's 2 things that you're gonna find out. They don't love you and they only love you right now. If I was smarter, I'd have stayed my eyes at home and leave them Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls alone. They tell me, told me don't trust them. Broadway girls are trap. They owe me, they tryna finesse me. They see Will Morgan, they know that I rap. My horse is Porsche, she's turning me on. I jump on a horse, she get on the back. I went to the bar to go buy a drink. She listen to Pink, she told me she not a rap. I can't run out of money. The trenches love me forever, they treat me like Ed in London. Take her to poor, they ain't got a beard for nothing. The covers, boots, guitar, cigar, the bar. She riding a bull like car. She usually don't cool stars. 2 things that you gonna find out. They don't love you and they only love you right now. If I was smarter, I'd have stayed my eyes at home and leave them Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls, Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls alone. Think I ought to settle down and find me something I could take back to my hometown road. But I told them that I'm savage. They just trying to tell me that 2 things that you gonna find out. They don't love you and they only love you right now. If I was smarter, I'd have stayed my eyes at home and leave them Broadway girls alone. 2 things that you gonna find out. They don't love you and they only love you right now. If I was smarter, I'd have stayed my eyes at home and leave them Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls, Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls alone. Broadway girls, Broadway girls are long, long, long. Broadway girls, Broadway girls, Broadway girls are long.
All right, guys, Caden just pulled up behind me here, but that wraps up this job. We are done. I think we did 35 ton, I think was the total count in the ton. It actually called for 31, so we got 4 ton extra on like something this size. That Mauldin seems to put down a little bit more of a compression on the mat, so we seem to go through a little bit more asphalt than we would usually, which is fine. It gives the customer a better final result anyways. But this is the pave, guys. It turned out nice. We basically have this roundabout area up here, this turnaround, and then you have your driveway here. It kind of is actually a little wider at the top. I think it's 24 roughly up top here. It goes down to, I think, 18 down there. You can see the joint came out really nice here. The seam came out beautiful. You can hear my feet walking on it. And a couple of things we did that I'm not sure were mentioned was we basically extended this area up here and cleaned it up for them. We brought soil over there to prevent the edge, and we put gaping stone down here at the bottom. And the reason why we did that is right here where I'm standing, the road kind of goes uphill to here. So to make the water go to the road, we had to raise things up quite a bit here. So instead we put a crown, let the water come off each side by putting a crown on it. But if you're gonna put a crown, what we like to do is to put gaping stone. So we excavated this out in behind, probably can't see it, but there's fabric cloth in behind there. And now what happens is when the water comes down, it can come off the side without washing and eroding out this area, because you won't move that big gaping stone, and that's 3/4 clear at the top there. So there's no granular here. If you have granular, it'll get washed out. So we put 3/4 clear, just kind of have a nicer finish if you're doing stone removal at the top. Gaping stone down below, and the water will trickle off the sides, go into the culvert or in the ditch, and kind of do its thing from there. So that is that. But there's your final result. Looks awesome. Good job, boys. The whole team did really great. The paver worked well, and that new roller was a good little, I think, add or an asset. I think the Mauldin has such a more compacted screed than we're used to, that you need to have that heavier compaction of a roller kind of to work with it, especially when you're hitting that seam in. You need a little bit more compaction, so it seems to work pretty good. We haven't used it enough really to kind of talk about it, but that roller seemed to work pretty well. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap. It ends up this project. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Thank you for watching. This turned out super great, and that's it. 35 ton down. Another day, another pave, as the boys would say. I'm out.
There's 2 things that you're gonna find out. They don't love you and they only love you right now. If I smarter, I'd have stayed my